What is up, everybody? Spiritual download episode 2. About to get started. Listen, today is about best friends and caretakers. Remember the title, Best Friends and Caretakers. Alright, so today, now I originally did this video right after I did the studying, and it took me 16 minutes. I'm not going to have your attention for 16 minutes, so I'm going to really try to condense this and nutshell it and just get it done. Today we're going to go over John 1:43 and John 1:47 through 51. Remember, best friends and caretakers. Alright, so 43. The next day, Jesus decided to go to Galilee. He found Philip and said to him, "Come, follow me." Philip was from Bethsaida. I'm horrible at translating, so forgive me. So Philip was from Bethsaida, Andrew and Peter's hometown. Now, Andrew and Peter, if you don't know, Andrew and Peter are the two brothers that Jesus found on the boat, and he called them to him, saying, "Cast down your nets and follow me. I'll make you fishers of men." Okay? So that's Peter and Andrew. Now, a quick little side note that I've studied for a little bit. It was really interesting, okay? It said Peter, the son of John, in one of the scriptures that I read. I'm like, okay, but where did Peter get his fishing background from? Like, if I'm in the NBA, I'll tell you what, I've been watching basketball since I was a kid. Like, you do what you love, but you always look up to somebody until you get there. So, like, dude, where did he get his fishing background from? Now, in a few books of the Bible, it said son of John, Jon or John, but in one of them, King James version, it said son of Jonah, Jona, and I'm like, whoa, hold on here. Son of Jonah, like the dude that was swallowed by a fish for 3 days, the belly of the beast, belly of the fish, and spit up. It could have been. You never know. Son of Jonah. But you're like, okay, he was swallowed by a fish for 3 days. Oh, okay, but what does that have to do with fishing? Check this out. When Jonah had originally fled God and what God told him to deliver a message to, the city starts with an N. I don't have the paper with me. It starts with an N. I know it. Anyways, he told him to deliver a message to a great city. And he ran from God. He ran from his word, and he's like, dude, I can't do that. He ran from him. But his first reaction was run to the port of Joppa, which is a fishing community, fishing village, fishing port, right? Now, if I'm running away, I'm not going to go to a fishing village. First of all, I don't have my sea legs. I'm probably going to throw up. And that's just not my first choice. I have no experience in it. I have no experience in fishing, so it's not going to be my first choice. But it was Jonah's first choice. Okay? So that led me to believe that that's where Jonah got his fishing background from. He was already a fisherman. And that's probably where Peter and Andrew got their fishing background from. So, kind of an interesting side note that it could be Jonah could be Peter's father. But I don't know, I thought it was super interesting. Anyways, it says, "Come see for yourself," Philip replied. After he told Nathanael, he says, "We have found the very person Moses and the prophets wrote about. His name is Jesus, the son of Joseph from Nazareth." And now Nathanael's like, Nazareth? Like, dude, what comes out of Nazareth that's good? Does anything come out of Nazareth that's good? So I'm guessing it was a really underrated town. Jesus of Nazareth. So he said, "Nazareth, can anything come good from Nazareth?" And he said, "Come see for yourself," said Philip. As they approached, Jesus said, Now here is a genuine son of Israel, a man of complete integrity." Now, Nathanael's first words are, "How do you know about me?" Like, that's like, why are you talking so loud? Man of complete integrity. I'm trying to be rough and tough around these fishermen. Can't be giving away my... Nothing. No, he said I'm great. Yeah. So he's trying to keep this on the down low, right? He's like, wait, how did you know about me? Nobody knows, like, who I really am. So God knows who you really are, past the facades, past the layers of things you try to do to hide yourself or boast yourself up. Like, he sees straight through it. He's like a man of complete integrity. I don't care if they made fun of you. I don't care if they picked on you because you're a good person. You're a man of complete integrity. So again, he's like, dude, how do you know about me? He's an introvert. That's what I think. I think Nathanael was an introvert. It says, Jesus replied, I could see you under the fig tree before Philip found you. So again, he's talking about Philip having to find Nathanael. Nathanael's always secluded. That's what led me to believe he's an introvert. He says, how do you know about me? He's like, I saw you under the fig tree before Philip found you. So in my spirit, like, I feel like Nathanael was that day under the fig tree, like that was almost his last. Like, he was really contemplating life and death stuff. Like, dude, I'm just here to pay bills. I keep making, people keep making fun of me. I'm a good dude. But, you go to a fishing community, right? Like, those are rough and tough fishermen. They don't have time for no touchy-feely, sensitive stuff like that. Those are men, workers, like, die hard, rough seas, everything. And then Jesus says, you're a man of complete integrity. So, like, he could do the job, but that's just not where he was. Like, thank you, God. All right, like, you can do the job. You're good at your job. But that's not who you're meant to be. Like, I didn't put good seed in you for you to waste it being a fisherman. Like, come follow me. Like, you could do your job in 9 to 5 every single day for the rest of your life. You can do your job. That's not why I put you here. I put that there because I told you that all the creatures of the earth, the birds have food, and so don't worry about not having food and what you need, because I will supply it, and that's his supply to you. He will always give you enough. Like, he gave you the job, right? It doesn't mean it's your finishing point. So he's like, I saw you. I saw you under the tree that day. I think Nathanael was like, he was almost done. It's like, dude, if I can't beat him, I might as well join him. Like, who cares about this, like, integrity stuff, this touchy-feely crap? Like, I'm just gonna go be a fisherman. Like, forget all that. Like, they're just making fun of me, a lot of peer pressure. That's what I feel that, I feel like Nathanael was under a lot of peer pressure, and he was about to change himself. But yet again, Philip came and found him. See, God appoints the Philips of this world to look after these downtrodden, the people that get picked on, that are about to forfeit their destiny for a 9 to 5. Like, Philips go looking for you. This is what I was talking about, like those good friends, man. Like, Philip was a good friend. He always looked for you. He always looked out for you. Always. Like, you ever had those friends, like, dude, they're so good that they kind of turn you off. Like I said, like, they kind of turn you off, so it's like they'll take your kids to school, they'll pick them up, they'll bring, like, if you're sick, they'll bring you food, or, hey, do you need me to go get you some medicine? Like, those type of friends, good friends. But, like, they're so good that you're, like, inferiority little complex that you got, you're like, ugh, like, I can't live up to that. Like, it makes me uncomfortable. They're so good. But I think, like, the point of this is, like, we need to really, really surround ourselves with the Philips, the nice guys, right? Nice guys finish last. Those nice guys, like, we need to surround ourselves with them because they have the biggest hearts. Now, I told you before, best friends and caretakers. Philips is the best friends, but what is a caretaker? So I asked my wife as I'm doing the study, I said, like, it popped into my head, caretaker. Caregiver was first, actually. I'm like, babe, what's the difference between a caregiver and a caretaker? It's like, dude, I don't know. One gives, one takes. Super simple, right? But I was like, whoa. Okay, no. I see you. Okay, so one gives, one takes. So I looked up the definition of both. A caretaker looks after stuff. looks after objects, looks after things. They house sit, they watch after your car. They're for your stuff. That's it. They're not after you. They're not after, making sure you're well. They're after your stuff. Caregivers give. They're the ones that take care of the sick, the ones with cancer, the children, the poor. Like, they take care of the needy. So caregivers, caretakers. What's the point? Get you some Phillips, some best friends that are always there for you. The ones that just never give up on you. If you don't have some, I'll be your Phillip. As long as you don't surround yourself with caretakers. They're just after your stuff.